Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of Perspectives with Big Bro. I'm your host, comedian Lonnie.
And I'm the Flash, man.
How you feeling, Black man?
Happy homecoming.
Happy homecoming. Happy homecoming.
You hung out a little bit.
Yeah. We had a time.
We had a little time.
We had a time. It was
short and sweet.
Yeah, got to see some folks. See a bunch of people. Podcast getting out there, people recognizing, you know what I'm saying? So that's always a good thing too. So appreciate y'all.
You know what I'm saying? I was standing next to the man, they was like this. Hey, that's the guy from the movie.
It's me, folks. It's me. It is me.
Bad then, didn't want me.
Damn hot. All on me.
They said.
So in the spirit of just Halloween being this week, I thought this was a funny video to start with. Just and it's why Michael Myers never got married.
Michael, you know the rent due next week.
I'm checking on us from time to time.
The light bill on Thursday. I already done asked for extension, so we can't miss the light bill. Did you ever call the man about the yard? I'm just asking. And don't forget that you said you was gonna give me some money to go out with. Go ahead and pick up that knife. Like, I'm gonna call your probation officer and you go right there to jail.
Oh shit. Shit.
And that's what being a man is like.
Yeah, man. You know, like I've been having a lot of conversations about being a man and being in love, and you know, we also about trying to find the being on your purpose. You know what I'm saying? We talk about what kind of woman I like, and it's like, you know, women really don't understand that men love differently than them.
Mm-hmm.
Women often come to the romantic table with love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Ooh, I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. They think the matching sweaters and holiday and, you know, Thanksgiving, and men think love is being able to pay for it. Like, I show you I love you because I show up.
Mm-hmm.
I show you I love you because I give you that. That's what I have. That's what we come with. The protection, the provision part. You know, we don't come with the, oh, I love you and you're the one. And sometimes I want to hear, like, you know, I was this watching different things, and I was watching a guy. He's talking about, yeah, man, I give my kid's mother whatever she want, but do you take the kids to school? No, I pay for that. Mm-hmm. But it's still not the same. So you want me to pay for it and take them. Mm-hmm. So you want me to do everything.
So do you think we love based off how we show our love is doing for others?
Our love is the duty. Being in a relationship for us is not roses and shit. I heard a guy say, man, when the nigga realize he loves somebody, he be like, oh shit, she got me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because now my heart is at her disposal. Mm-hmm. Now my time, my energy, my everything I have. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says love is kind. My whole being belongs to this person. Even the stuff I don't have. Mm-hmm. I damn near rob, kill, steal, and destroy for this thing just to show I love it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, you know, just watching that Michael Myers, it was kind of like, you know, women would like, I love you. They're running off a list of things they need you to do. Mm-hmm. They be like, oh yeah, I love you because I remembered. And maybe like, I love you because I'm doing it.
Yeah. And you know, it's funny. I've had that argument with different girlfriends before, of just like, oh, I ain't feel like you don't really love me. Gucci, you don't love me. All right, whatever the fuck. But I say all that to say, like, that's literally what I started listing off. I'd be like, but I did this. What more do you need from me?
I show it up.
Yeah, like,
But you know what the problem is? And the problem that you probably experience, the problem that a lot of men experience. A lot of women have pretty privilege, right? So, you know, pretty privileged women, they're used to guys just showing up. So it doesn't seem like it don't really seem as you're doing as much when you show up.
so is that's like their standard? Like,
That's their standard.
oh, okay.
That's why those girls get. That's why all the girls go get on Instagram. They look alike. They show their ass. They show their titties, the baby hair. They all turn to the angle. They all do that right there.
Yeah.
That's pretty privilege. Cause their DM is flooded with guys, so they can't even really find a guy who is a good guy for them. You know what I'm saying? I was watching the preacher that was on Breakfast Club the other day. I can't remember the guy's name.
I got the clip. Michael Todd.
Yeah. He says he was talking to the girl in the back, to my going to Applebee's, and she was like, "Oh, why are we going to Applebee's? We've grown. We're mature." He was like, "You don't even realize your husband might be at Applebee's." See, we have this great expectation of, since I'm grown, this is what it's supposed to look like. You know, this what my heart's supposed to. My heart has matured, so my taste level should mature. So the simplicity of an Applebee's and a cheesecake, the list that we talked about last week. See, women fail to realize the simplicity in the list. But the truth of the matter is, that don't even matter, because the girl who like you for real will sit in that damn car with you and eat Skittles. You ain't never took her to the fine restaurants. See, that's what I'm saying. I've been the guy who took the girls to the fine restaurants, and I've been the guy who been in the car eating Skittles. My outcome have been greater on this end than on this end. This just looked good.
Literally. Just look good.
She looked good. It looked good. The dress was tight. The tatas were popping. The hair was laid.
Probably got a little bit of head in it. Maybe not. Probably not.
That it was so minute that it was all for show. I paid for it to look like this.
Yeah.
So when men think of love and relationships, we understand that it's a responsibility. That's why I was talking to E, and E was like, he had to, do some things for sis and go out of town. And I said, he was like, man, I was tired, but I had to persevere to keep going. And we was like, that's what men do. Because that's what it means when I say I love you. I love you don't mean matching sweaters. I meant I love you. See, it's crazy. We love our wives that way. And our wives technically love the kid that way. But no one loves that. Only person that loves us that way is God. So a physical being, out of physical beings, no one loves you that way. No one will give you their literally last. And the reason why they don't give you that, because you're a man, because they feel like you supposed to have it. And that's why it's so important. That's why women be like, oh, men, don't want to get married. You ain't got to be the richest man. No, you don't got to be the richest man. And it ain't even about the money. You got to have the emotional maturity, the financial stability, and the mental fortitude to know when it's time to have a wife, when it's time to have a kid, when it's time to really nurture and pour into a family. A lot of us don't understand that it's a time thing. Women have a biological clock. We have a financial clock.
Yeah, I know a lot of men, even a lot of my peers who I just recently seen. Obviously, we was talking about marriage, and it was just a lot of us. It was the financial piece.
Yeah.
It was just like, yeah, we ain't
Because-
not ready for it. It's just we're looking for this aspect of life to be a little more figured out.
Yeah, because the thing is, now I take on this role of being someone's husband, and I can't tell you. Like the thing we listened to last week, I can't tell you I'm tired and I ain't got it figured out. Because when I asked you, once again, we talked about this last week, when I asked you to marry me, I got to have this figured. I ain't saying everything to a T, but at least understand the playbook. You may not understand, you may not have read the whole book. The other chapters have not been written yet. The steps have not, but the steps are ordered. Yeah, you need him and you need to have the work ethic. You know what I'm saying? You know how many guys get on a square, get married, and realize the wife that they have right here ain't the wife that he's supposed to have for the future?
Damn, that got to be a hard realization.
Because she only see you here. And all these people, because a woman can, if you give a woman $2 million like Gucci, she can make it $6 million.
She can also make it $2 million in debt too. Let's just be clear. There's two sides to this coin.
But we fail to talk about that part. That's what our show's about. That part. Make sure you're covering all bases, not just Disney movies.
And I got that clip that you was talking about. I got it saved, so I just wanted to play it for the folks so y'all can see what we were talking about, the Michael Todd.
Hold on. What if he's responsible? And
That's
what if
great.
he's getting to know you?
Yes.
And
So
what?
you get to know me. Don't tell me no Applebee's then.
Because
And
Applebee's
you're-
says what? What does Applebee's say
to
about you?
me, it seems like you weren't trying to be creative and think of a nice spot other than Applebee's. You're taking to a chain restaurant.
But so you don't eat at chain restaurant?
On a first date.
Hold on.
On
Oh,
a
we need a
first
whole
date.
nother segment, guys. Okay, you need to get my first book called Relationship Go. And you got to rip up your list because Applebee's.
Why? I'm 32 years old. Why are we still going? We're not in college no more.
But you're still single.
Okay.
So what I'm saying to you is, there may be. I'm just saying to you is, what I'm saying to you is, maybe what you're looking for is at Applebee's. Because usually the greatest things are in packages you didn't want. Like I just want you to say if. I'm just telling you. Like if at the end of the day, like.
I thought that, you know how you think some things are a joke in life, and then you be like,
That's real.
oh, they really, like,
That's a real conversation.
Yeah.
I have that conversation often with my female friends. That's a real conversation. Because how they view their lives, and that's why these TV shows that women have like Girlfriends and all these living single and the Run the World and Harlem and all of these shows. Why you think about all the jobs they have? She's a district attorney, and she's an art buyer, and they have the top 5% jobs of people in the world, and they have these relationship woes, and they all date the most handsomest guy, or the guy who he's a jerk if he has a lot of money, like the sex and they romanticize these unrealistic goals and expectations. So when a man says things like, man, I just want my woman to be fit. Oh, you want to want me to look like an Instagram bitch. They don't even look like that. We don't really want that. They don't look like that.
Yeah.
We know that's not real. See, the problem is men in love and reality to us go hand in hand. Everything we do is in a reality base. We don't live in the clouds. And when you don't live in the clouds, they say, well, you don't dream or you don't strive for something. No, we understand that I can't get here without being here. All of a sudden, I can't wake up and say, I pray God I can be a techno wizard, and I ain't never read a tech book. They ain't even my.
Yeah, don't work like that.
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah. I wanted to believe that like these conversations were fake and it was just social media stage skits.
No. They believe she's and yes, and that's in the day. That's why I heard Anton say this. He said, "Y'all be listening to all these people, and these women are single."
As hell. Single as hell.
And someone's gonna say, "But these men are single too." You know why these men are single? Because the women are so unrealistic. Do you see the thing? Hold on.
Pull it up. Yeah, this is crazy. I'm like, if you can't go to Bella Noche's, then where can you go? I just don't understand. Like,
asked if they got 80% of everything they want in their ideal mate, would they be happy with that? And women said, no, that's settling. And men said, 80%, I'd be thrilled, that's a catch. And so
80% of the women you surveyed is settling?
That's settling because, the question is, what actually makes us happy in long-term romantic love? And, that's the question that I explore in the book. And I'm a journalist, so I went out and I asked neurobiologists about chemistry, and I asked behavioral economists about demographics, and I asked marital researchers.
What are women too picky about here?
Well, I'll tell you, men and women were asked what would be a deal breaker for going on a second date. And men named 3 things. They said she has to be cute enough. She doesn't have to look like Angelina Jolie. She just has to be cute enough. She has to be warm and kind. And she has to be interesting to talk to. Those seem like really valid criteria.
Ding, 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 ding. Pretty simple.
Right. Okay, reasonable, right? The women came back with 300 things that would rule out a guy for a second date. And we're talking about like another 2 hours and maybe a free dinner. And they wouldn't do it. And there were things like he wore a brown belt with black shoes. Or we were having a really good time and I thought he was cute and he was interesting, but then he did this Austin Powers impression and I just can't get that out of my mind and I can't go out with him again. Austin Powers guy could be the love of her life. The book is based.
So
80%. 80% was settling. 80% is settling.
So women say men are single too. We're single because honestly, the women that we like don't like us.
Yeah. They don't like us back.
They don't like us back.
%.
Yes.
80%.
Guys say, was fit, feminine, friendly. Same thing Kevin Samuels used to say. Mm-hmm. And when you ask them about a second date, his shoes didn't match.
His belt. You know what's even crazier? I was talking to a homegirl and I was telling her, she was just like, oh, because these men don't deserve me. They're not willing to step up to the plate, yada, yada, yada. I want somebody like my stepdad, or she's naming like examples of what she's looking for. And I was kind of telling her, I was like, unfortunately, those men aren't made like that anymore. However, I do think that you can find someone and build them up to that, or help them get to that.
Lonnie, men are built like that. See, but here's the issue. Here's the issue with that. See, what you should have asked her was, are you your mother? See, we don't ask. See, when we get on these platforms and have these conversations, we don't never ask them anything. Mm-hmm. They tell us all the stuff they want. Yeah. Oh, this type of man, this type of man, this type of man, this type of man. Okay, so are you that type of woman for that type of man?
Of course not.
Of course not. So, because like somebody was telling, oh man, men love without limitations. We do. We don't love you just enough. We're not always looking for the next best thing. Really, we want you. When we get a woman, we just want you to, if you can be something that we like.
Should we love to the next best thing?
No, we have no choice. Because the thing is, if we love like them, civilization will be lost. Yeah. If we love like them, none of us be playing on the ground. It'd be a whole bunch of unbuilt cars. It'd be a whole bunch of not built buildings. It'd be a whole bunch of almost done infrastructure.
Yeah.
Because once it get difficult, they move on to the next thing. They say men do that. No, men basically, okay, if you are a man and you are good with time, just using as an example, and the girl you're with who is not good with time, it won't work. Because she won't understand your leadership. She be trying to get you to come back to bed, and you be trying to get her to get out the bed, and you be like, well, let's compromise. But she always late to work. Why the hell would you compromise? She always late to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I get you. I get you. I'm seeing it. Because I always had the mindset of like, if you're not this and the other person is that, then you can learn to be that. But I do understand having both of y'all, that being a priority to both of y'all.
Yes, though. If she wants to learn, as you see, the modern woman don't want to learn from men. I told you before, all she want to learn is how to get some money. So now she's equal to him. Like it's so beautiful. The whole world is fighting for equality. Okay, women. Oh, I want equality. Okay, cool. Do you want to play 82 games a season? Do you want to travel across the world for 82 games? 82 for 40-something games, back to backs. Can your body do that? You want equality, right? I thought it ain't equal, less of value. You want equality in the pay? Okay, cool. Okay, we it's a job outside paving the road. Are you gonna go out there and pave it too at 4:00 in the morning? Nah, you want to be in the office. They may be getting paid $30 an hour. You may be in the office getting paid $22 an hour, but you will say, well, our jobs are equally the same. Okay, well, let him go in the office and let you go outside and see what it work. Nah, because they ain't what women's supposed to do. There we have it.
That's the whole argument right there.
Yes.
It literally walked all through the entire. It goes exactly.
And it's
like
crazy,
that.
right? It's like, oh, I want equality. I want to fight for my career. I want to throw the chips into my career. Cool, just bet. So with a career, that means you're working. You're working to get a paycheck. So when you get a paycheck, what are you going to do with your paycheck? Since I had to back off and let you go for your career.
Yeah.
What you gonna do with your paycheck? Cause I know my paycheck going into this house. Where yours going? Okay.
Boy, it's that equality thing. Once you start talking about it, it get.
Then I saw the guy on the rich guy, the rich guy talking that rich guy nigga talk. Oh man, you gotta get your money right, then you pay all the bills, and you pay all the bills.
Oh, you talking
you
about
the
the dude
man.
talking to the dude on the couch?
Yeah, you the man, and the dude was like, why would I pay all the bills? Oh, because why you don't want to pay all the bills? You don't want to take care of your family.
That's a responsibility. You ain't a man until
You ain't a man until you want to do that, which what he was saying was right. But the problem he had both. I hate rich niggas. Cause they think everybody rich.
yeah. Or they have the mentality that everybody can also get rich. Yeah.
They think everybody, we got the same 24 hours. Okay. But I may not be the CEO. I might be the manager. His 24 hours, he might be the server. The other 24 hours, he may be the worker. He may be the builder. We all needed to make the world go round. Yeah. But stop acting like, cause you make 100,000, okay, you may make 120. This person may make 100. This person may make 90. This person may make 70. You know what I'm saying? This person may make 60. Everybody is a part of the chain. But the problem is, this dude up here at 120 is telling the dude at 60, see, if you work hard, you can beat me. Yeah, you can. But the likelihood is that it's very small. So when I get a woman,
it's like the likelihood of getting into the NBA. Very small.
Very small. So if I get a woman, she gotta respect me and love me at this 60. You know, when I was growing up, man, I used to love Player Fly. You know what Player Fly is? Never heard of him before. Player Fly, had a song called Crowning Me. You know what I'm saying? When the song come on, he said something like, they say, Fly, are you gonna love me when you make it to the top? And he said, are you gonna love me if I don't make it to the top?
Man, hey, you bring up some good perspectives.
Yeah, and this, like I said, these all perspectives, and people like, oh, all you need is love and understanding, and you right, but if it was that easy, people, it would be so many happily married people in Atlanta. Atlanta's one of the worst places to date in America.
You think so? Why you say that?
The West is messed up, but Atlanta's really bad because Black Wakanda, Black Wall Street, Black getting money, and you got these folks. They talking about these folks living in storage houses. These folks living out their car. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't afford to live this facade life that everybody have. Now women can, but men aren't getting evicted. Women, the eviction rate is going high in this women. So while she's sitting here telling me that 300 reasons why she can't date me, she ain't thinking about, or she telling me that she grown up and we can't go to Applebee's. Maybe we need to go to Applebee's to get some budgeting going on around here.
Maybe you need to be at the house cooking.
But inflation's so high, groceries so high, you got to go out to eat. So all of us lose. That's why I say, man, if you ain't got nobody, and for ladies, if y'all want a husband, you want a man in your life, find a man you want and be what he need.
First off, you starting to scare him. You starting to scare the hell. That makes too much sense. That makes too much sense for somebody to turn into what men need. Because I've done this. I've done this multiple times. I've talked to multiple women, and I've been like, oh, okay, like these little things are what you should do, and you can keep a nigga. Every time I get combated with it, it's no, why would I do all that? And got to work, I don't need a man, and you can literally give them the blueprint, and they will argue on the blueprint. You'd be like, so do y'all want to be in a relationship or do y'all not? Because obviously what's going on now ain't working. But hey, what do I know? All right, this is one last video.
Which is a generation of narcissistic women. And what's happened is the rise of social media and the rise of online dating and the rise of feminism has taught women that they are not to blame for any poor choices. Every poor choice is glamorized. So if you want to be a sex worker, it's great. If you want to post in bikini pictures online, it's fine. If you want to be in it, every poor choice is glamorized, and every internal reflection is seen as gaslighting yourself. So they've even got terms for internal reflection to prevent it happening. And so what will happen is they are trained to not reflect on themselves because we've been told we've been oppressed for so many years. Now it's time to make sure we project. And so we don't take any accountability. And as a result, when we get into relationships, if we don't feel completely soothed all the time, he must be a narcissist. He must be a manipulator. He must be gaslighting. He, rather than I. And unfortunately, we've got an online market that caters to that wounded woman, that caters to that entitled woman, and caters to that narcissistic woman. And it's so wild to me that so many women talk about narcissism, but the society today is just catering to narcissistic women.
We've created a generation.
What? Are you talking about toxic femininity? Oh, wait a minute. Are you talking about toxic femininity?
This is something we've talked about multiple episodes.
But we already know that though. We just showed you 80% of something. That's why I said this is for the 80, not the 20. And people tell us, oh, that's not true, or it doesn't really work that way, or it's not like that, and whatever the case may be.
Try to discredit. Every chance they get. I'll just be like, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't, man. Like, we say this every time. If you find somebody, sit down.
Yeah, and
the grass ain't greener on the other side.
Yeah, and if you see somebody that chose you and all your brokenness, work on getting yourself whole. It ain't his responsibility to get you whole. It ain't her responsibility to get you whole. It's your responsibility. Is somebody loving you through your brokenness? Start trying to make their life easy. That's all I gotta say.
You know what's crazy, and I think this is a people thing, but have you been seeing like the whole like Keith Lee thing and real milk and honey and the response? And I think this is so crazy. And in terms of dating, it's like the smart thing for them to do would just to have been accept accountability. Hey, like, it's a lot going on. Running the business is a lot. You know, we're trying to get people in. Whatever. Just accept it, right? And be like, we apologize. Maybe we couldn't give y'all good service. However, they went out of their way to be like, oh, we don't know who this person is.
Yeah.
But I think, like, people can't take accountability for, like, or just being able to say sorry. Or just like, oh, I wronged you. Or, hey, might not have done this well.
But the thing is, they didn't wrong Keith per se. They wrong black people in Atlanta. But the thing is, they mark up gratuity. They mark up everything. How they put a little grass on the wall. They put some fluorescent lights up. Get a couple girls some ratchet suits on. Bring some hookahs out there. You know what I'm saying? And some baby hair. You know what I'm saying?
Brother.
You dropped the ball, brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and then they made the music overly loud. They serve waffles, fried chicken, lobster tail lollipops, lamb chop lollipops.
Yeah.
With some glazed honey, with a little CBN or some Hennessy. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think black people be doing too much in Atlanta?
Well, yes. I mean, let me tell you something, man. I'm from Atlanta. I am a Grady baby, 1980. I'm born and raised in Atlanta. I hate the city. And I don't hate the city like I hate my soil, but I hate what it's become.
Well, yeah, what's turned into? Yeah, this ain't the same Atlanta.
It ain't a different. It's not a grown people Atlanta and the young people Atlanta. It's just mixed. I'm 40 plus. If I go somewhere, I want to sit down and chill. I'm old. I don't want to have that loud ass.
Yeah, all that bass in.
But I mean, don't get me wrong. It jam a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I be wanting a girl put their bellies up. Sorry.
They did put them up. They put them up in them damn high-waisted ass pants. They tucked them up. They put it up. I did them all the way to their nipples. Yeah, I just be thinking that black people be doing a lot, and we be doing a lot in the wrong places, especially providing the experience. I'd be like, y'all,
it's the same experience at the other restaurant. Same menu, same price, same drinks.
Yeah, same thing. It's literally the same thing. Nobody's doing nothing different. It's like all the girls who look the same on IG. You know what I'm saying? It's like all the restaurants the same,
and they all look the same. I saw this one girl on IG. This one dude said, "Boy, I bet she look for an NBA nigga right now." She said, and the girl said, "Oh, NBA niggas be in my DM." I'm saying like this. That's not a flex. You have some fake hair, some lashes, some new titties, and you holding your ass up you holding your ass up. You thought it what? And another thing, man, before we leave, you ever read these girl Instagram bios?
Yeah.
Registered nurse,
CEO,
hair bundles,
real estate,
and then all their pictures of them naked all the time. She ain't sold not a damn house.
Not a house. ain't seen a closing yet.
Hey man, she ain't got no scrubs on. I ain't seen her go to no office. I ain't seen her say, "Hey, do a tutorial on how dental clean something." I ain't seen her oh yeah, I'm prepping needles. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen none of that. But get what though? But I am gonna see her smoking hookah at the club.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why it's hard to date.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Hey, y'all might want to work on that. Hey, make sure y'all follow the IG and the TikTok, and make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel as well.
Man.
Join this conversation. Come over here, get some of this enlightenment, because I guarantee each and every one of y'all that watch this, anybody in your homeboys, your partner, y'all going to encounter at least 10 of these scenarios, 10 of these perspectives. So you might as well come on in, get this enlightenment. Hey man, I'm comedian Lonnie.
I'm the Flash, and we out.